Okay. Pretend I'm blowing that whistle, like, not with. Pretend I'm using the kazoo for birthday parties, you know, when you blow it and then, like, the thing comes. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Alright, so, as of the recording of this video, I hit 1,000 subscribers. Let's go! A few days ago, I made a community post, basically just saying leave your questions there because I'm doing a Q&A when I reach 1,000 subs, and I did, so that's what we're going to be doing right now. But before that, smash that subscribe button and like the video. Let's try to aim for 3 million likes. I'm turning 19 this year, dude. Alright, so we have 26 questions, so that should be enough for a video. Hopefully it reaches 8 minutes. Yeah, hopefully. What was the main inspiration to get great at N by Ns? So pretty much a long time ago, which was like, I guess 5 years ago during the COVID era, the only good cubes I had were side events. So Megamings, Pyramings, Scube, Clock. I literally only had good side events. And then I got bored because that's literally all I practiced for like a year or two. That's why I'm like semi-decent on most of those. And in cubing in general, if you do something for way too long, you're gonna go insane. So you need something new, right? So that's why I decided to finally spend some of my money on some good big cubes and then practice the shit out of them for the next 3 years. And then that's where it got me to where I am right now. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And also favorite fruit. All right. Mini tier list with Leon. I don't care about your opinions. If you disagree with me, piss off. I don't know. All right, so we have S tier. In this tier, I'm gonna be putting bananas, dragon fruit, papaya, and mango. And then apples and pears are gonna be in E tier. All right, I don't care about what you say. They're in E tier. If there's a tier even below that, that's where they belong at. I do not want to associate with people who think apples and pears are good fruits. I know some of you would think that. Get on my channel. How do you not have a girlfriend? Alright, if we want the honest truth, it's because I'm a speed cuber, bro. Nobody wants to date someone who solves Rubik's Cubes in their spare time. Honestly, I have no clue. I just have no game, I guess. I need to start looks maxing or some shit. Do you know ZB? So I do know full T, U, and L, but I don't know pi, H, soon, anti-soon. However, I am planning on switching to full ZB sometime around this year. Not sure when I'm going to commit to that because, you know, there's like over 1,000 things I need to learn. Like literally over 1,000 things. So I need to find the proper time to actually commit to that because it's a lot of things I need to memorize, man. So I'll start thinking about it. Why won't you make me host in Rubik's Cube comps and help me get sub 15? All right, Mr. Galaxy Cubing. If you want the honest answer, first, I don't know who you are. I have absolutely no clue who you are. Second, you're a kid. You're a kid, bro. If you were like at least a teenager, I would maybe consider you to be an organizer for a competition. But since you're still like a fetus, I'm not gonna invite you, bro. Third thing, you commented on my past video, please make me staff for the competition on the 7th and 8th of February, which I'm not even an organizer for. Bro, look, there's an organizers list on the WCA page. Do you see my name there? Why are you asking me, bro? I'm not the guy you should be asking. Okay, that sounded a little mean, but like, you know, that's the honest truth. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it, man. And also, I took a look at your videos, and let's just say, some of your solves, they're a bit illegal, for better or for worse terms. Yeah, you should probably fix your timer stops and starts, you know. And don't wear headphones. That's illegal, man. Son, I'm crying. Why you got a ski mask on? Why you think you tough or something? Take that shit off, boy. Well, Vincent, the photo that I put in this community tab is me before a go-kart race. And in go-kart races, you wear a thing called a balaclava, I think is what it's called. And that's what I'm wearing. All right, I don't have ops. All right, my only ops is college exam. Speed cubing TikTok part 2. I guess a lot of you guys really like the video that I made on speed cubing TikTok, so I'll probably make a part 2. Probably not anytime soon though, because I want to make other stuff first. But you know, just wait for that. What are some things you'd like to change of the current WCA? Like adding, removing events, regulations, or something else? All right, I'll split this into two. First is the regulations, and then second is the events or something I might add. The first thing is, I don't understand the point of changing 3 blind to AO5. Like, I might be stupid, I might not understand like the WCA decisions board, but I don't understand the point of that. Like, we've done blind for like, what, 20 years, and we are so used to the mean of 3 format, or the best of 3, best of 1, whatever you want to call it. I don't understand the random change to average of 5. Like, if you were going to do that for blind, why not do that for 6x6 and 7x7 as well? Like, I guess you could say, oh, 6x6 and 7x7 takes too long. Ew. But so does blind. Unless you're world class, which in some countries, they don't have a lot of fast blind solvers, so most of them will take around the same time to solve a 6x6 and a 7x7. So, what's the point? I don't get it. And as for adding or removing events, I don't think we should remove any events. I think all of them are fine right now. I suggest just add, like, I don't know, FTO or Mirror Cube or something else. Like, we just need something new, all right? We've been starved, okay? We've removed more events than we have added. Do you have an island? That's crazy. Do you have an island is crazy, bro. Get what the fuck? And for the young people that don't understand that reference, please do not look it up. Please don't. It's better for your future. How do I get so fine? Well, if you ignore the fact that I have a billion girlfriends, no, I don't do that. I don't have that. I mean, I don't know, man. I'm just a regular guy. If you think I'm fine, then well, thank you. I feel flattered. What's your favorite event? So I have there's a lot of questions to ask me, like, what's my favorite? What's my main event? I don't have one. Like, I literally don't have one. If you asked me like 5 years ago, I would say Cube, because you know that's what I was practicing back then. But now I don't have one. Whenever I want to have a cubing session, like when I wake up, I shower, I go to my desk, I just grab whatever cube I feel like doing. Like, oh, pyramids. I guess I'm doing pyramids now, and then I throw it back, and then I find another one. Oh, 5x5. Look at that. All right, let's do 5x5 now. That's it. I don't have a main event. I just do whatever I want to do. All right, we have 4 questions here. So first, when you start cubing, it was 2018, which is around the same time I also joined my first comp, which I think is kind of rare now. Like, you learn how to solve a cube and then compete in the competition at the same year. That might be rare, I guess. I don't know. What do you main? I don't know. Main in what? Like, Brawlhalla? Minecraft? What? What do you mean? What? Main in what? Be specific! When are organizing a comp? Well, you see, organizing comp isn't as easy as, oh, I'm gonna do a comp in this venue. Let's start. That's it. Yeah, let's do the competition now. No, there's a lot of things you have to do. You have to finance, you have to contact the venue, all that stuff. It's not easy, okay? And plus, I just organized a competition like literally last month. So, no, not last month, this month. What am I talking about? So yeah, I'm probably not gonna organize another one for like a month or two. So just hold your horses, okay? Hold your horses. When are you going to beat Xuan Yigeng? Next comp, I'm beating him. Yeah, screw you, Xuan Yi, Zhao Kun Li, Yiheng. Come fight me. Come fight me, man. I ain't scared. I'm gonna get a 3.81 average next comp. Yes, I'm gonna do that. And then just put like a random average that is completely not 3.81, like right after that, for the funnies, I guess. Do a feat solve? I'm not gonna do that. But however, speaking of feat solves, I do have 1 feat average in my profile, if you didn't know that. Yeah, that was the only comp and the last comp. Well, I got that in the last comp in Indonesia that had a feat event at a comp. Bro, I can't speak. I got it right before it got removed, so I do have a sub 1 official single. I'm pretty cool, guys. How many of you have a feat result? None of you probably have it, because you were born like last week, dude. What's your shoe size? I'm pretty sure most of you are not Indonesian. Well, most of you are, but like there's a good chunk of you that aren't. So I don't know what shoe metric, size, feet, inches, whatever you use, but I'm a size 42. I don't know what that is in other countries. I don't really care either. In America, you're probably using, I don't fucking know, washing machines and rocks as metrics. I don't know, man. How many burgers have you eaten this year so far? Well, you see, I'm a proud Asian, and that means I don't eat burgers. Unless your name is Nathaniel Cristanto, then you eat greasy burgers. But since I'm a proud Asian, I eat rice and not bread, all right? Get out of here with your Subway, your Chipotle. Piss off, man. I eat rice like a proud Asian. How long did it take you to reach certain milestones? How long did it take you to reach certain milestones? Sub 30, sub 20, sub 15, sub 10, etc. And what specifically did you do to reach them? If you want the honest answer, I honestly don't remember because I reached sub 30 like 7 years ago. I don't remember what I did 7 years ago, bro. I can't even remember what I did last week, and you expect me to know what I did 7 years ago. Come on. The obvious answer is I just learned more and I just practiced more. That's it. Like, I started cubing when I was 12, 11 years old, so I had like a billion hours of free time, and that's all I did in that free time. I just practiced until my hands died. If you want the simple answer to that is just figure out what your weaknesses are and then improve on that. And then that's it. That's all you have to do. However, shameless plug, if you do want someone to help you improve really quickly, then you can just contact the CubeWorks Academy. I'm one of the teachers there. I promise I'm a good teacher and I can help you be faster. Case example A, I have a student named William Bake. He's probably watching this video. When I first started teaching him, he was averaging 14 seconds, and in just a year, I made him drop down to a sub 8 average. Yeah. If you want to be like that, then contact me. No, not contact me. I'll link the poster in the description. You figure it out yourself. 3.32 NR single win. Why specifically 3.32? Is this some cubing lore that I don't know? What's the lore behind 3.32, Tom Selby? Please explain. Please enlighten and elaborate me on the lore of 3.32. What is the best way to become faster at any event? Is the same for literally anything else. Just practice. That's it. That's the brutal truth. If you want to get good at something, you just practice. You didn't ask me specifically like, oh, how do I get better at this specific thing? You just asked me how to get good at this event. Just practice. I don't know what you want me to say. I don't know what you want me to say. How long did it take to get good at your favorite events? Any event you want to talk about? I honestly don't really know because I've practiced pretty much every event with the exception of Big Blind. So I guess I can say like a year or two to get like almost world-class level. Well, on some events I am world-class, but on most I'm just average. And I guess for that, it just took me like a year. I think the only event I remember getting fast at really quickly is clock because that's when I learned 7 simul. So I literally dropped like from a 7-second average to like a 40-second average in like a month or two. So other than that, it takes like a year, especially big cubes. You're not gonna jump like from a 3-minute 5x5 solve to sub 40 in like a few months. That's not gonna happen. That is not gonna happen. What advice do you have for cubers that are doing blind and one-handed for the first time? For one-handed, it is going to be awkward at first, you know, picking either your left hand or your right hand. And secondly is relearning your algorithms. Not really relearning them, but like making sure you're able to do them one-handed because sometimes the muscle memory doesn't really transfer immediately. You need to get used to them first. But don't give up, all right? Obviously, the same for every other event. I'm just gonna repeat this a million times. The more you practice, the better you're gonna get at it, okay? And for 3 blind, don't ask me, bro. Do you think I'm a good blind solver? And someone replied to this comment saying he can't do blind. Are you insulting me? Oh shit, I nearly dropped something. Oh my god. Are you insulting me? Don't you see I have multiple? Okay, multiple is a stretch. Don't you see I have a few? That's also a stretch. I have blind successes in my WCA profile. Just because I don't practice it doesn't mean I can't do it, man. In what way did you practice big cubes and megaminx? I mean, to be honest, I just did solves, like a bunch of solves, because that's really how you get good at big cubes. Like, there's not really that much to learn other than like a few tips in there, and you can still be really fast with just basic stuff. So, in the first half of me trying to get good at big cubes, I just like spammed a million solves, and that's pretty much it. And it's the same for megaminx. In what way did you practice sprint events? Well, sprint events are a little bit different, so I have to learn like a billion algs first before I actually practice. And then after I learn those bajillion algs, I have to train them, and then I actually practice. So, yeah, I guess that's how everyone else does it. How did you overcome your competition anxiety? Says who? Who said I overcame my competition anxiety? If I did, I have like at least like 20 NRs by now, but I don't, because I'm terrible at handling nerves. How many comps are you gonna organize in 2026? I have no clue for sure. I organized like 3 last year, I think. But I only started organizing like in the later half of 2025, so I think I'll organize like at least 4 or 5 this year. I have no clue. I'm really trying to not organize that much because it's so tiring. Please, If you're Indonesian watching this video, please learn how to organize so you can take my job. Please, I don't want to do this forever. It's so tiring, bro. How long has this been? It's been like 20 minutes, I think. No, it's almost 20 minutes. When is the cap on pen arc? I guess it starts now. Okay, I just realized that I don't have a pen. So we're gonna improvise. We're gonna do the, what do I have? I don't have anything on my desk, bro. All right, we're gonna do the screwing back on the silk bottle. Yes, that's what we're gonna do. Yeah, okay, let's go. Let's go, dude. I'm the only person to ever do this. Let's go, world record. I nominate you to beat this. You're not beating my time, bro. Who am I? Bro, I don't know who the fuck you are. Who the hell are you, bro? You think I know you, bro? Who the hell? Okay, let's see who this guy. Fire. Look at that. It's a blank YouTube profile. Wow, amazing. All right, let's do one more because this video is already insanely long and I don't wanna ruin your guys' attention span already more than it already and I don't want to ruin your guys' attention span that's already really short, okay? What's your main in every event? Every event. You want to know my main for every event? Oh, brother. Okay, let's go. All right, I'm going to list all my mains right now. 2x2, I use the GAN 251M Pro. For 3x3, I currently use the Super Weilong V2 Max version. For 4x4, I use the Aosu V7 triple track. For the 5x5, I use the Aochong V6 double track. For 6x6, I use the Aoshi V4 double track. For 7x7, I use the Alpha V5 triple track. For 3x3 one-handed, I use the RS3 V5 UV ball core. For Pyraminx, I use the Weilong Pyraminx. For Scube, I use the GAN Scube. For Megaminx, I use the GAN Megaminx. For clock, I use the pink limited edition Chi clock. For Square One, I still use the old MGC clock. And what? MGC Square One. Oh my god, I'm going insane. I think that's all the events I do. I don't think I'm missing out on anything else. Yeah, no, that's it. I don't practice anything else. All right, well, that's gonna be it for today's video. For the 3 people that are still watching to the end of this video, hi. Comment something like, I don't know, Usagi. Yeah, let's do that, because he just had his birthday. This little fellow, yeah, he just got his birthday yesterday. So yes, comment him. And that'll be for today's video. Thank you guys again for subscribing and getting me to 1,000. All I had to do was to just post more. Can you believe it? All you have to do was just post an actual video, and then you're gonna get a higher subscriber count. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? All right, well, that's gonna be it. Thank you for watching. I probably said that before, whatever. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.